Over the past 5 years, Prescott's Emily Walter has been serving her country in the Air Force in Afghanistan and South Carolina. Throughout the time, she kept up with her parents, Pete and Sharon, through social media.
We communicated through, video phone calls, so it's not like we hadn't really seen her. So it's almost like she was just right next door, but she was in a little cubicle, in Afghanistan.
While Emily has seen her parents in person on their trips to South Carolina, she hasn't been able to feel the love and joy from her four-legged friends since dropping them off before heading to Afghanistan. On her first day back in town, Emily wanted to see her dogs for the first time in a special way.
Throw the box off. Come on out.
Come here, baby.
I have been waiting to see my dogs for 7 months, and that's since I dropped them off here. We drove across the country to bring them to my parents, and then I had to leave them, and it was not easy. Now I get to actually pet them and hug them, and he gets to sit in my lap. It's kind of great.
Pete has been making houses out of boxes for Emily and her siblings since childhood. So after seeing soldier return videos utilizing boxes on YouTube, Pete and Sharon had their idea.
I've been making boxes for these kids since they were, some of them before they were even born. But the box idea is right down my alley.
Emily followed in her father's footsteps and decided to enlist to experience new things.
As much as I love this town, I felt like I needed to do something bigger. And so I joined the Air Force. I've gotten to go to a couple different places, deploy. I've lived in South Carolina for the last 4 years, and I've loved it. But I always love coming back to Prescott for sure. It's a good hometown.
Since going into administration after serving as an air traffic controller, Emily has advanced to being an admin for an F-16 fighter squadron.
Working with pilots, it's a completely different point of view in the Air Force, and I've definitely grown very fond of that squadron, and I've created a family out there. Since I don't have mine, I definitely can depend on the people I work with as a family.
The next step for Emily is deployment to South Korea, where she will be the only person running an operation group with multiple squadrons.
It's going to be busy, but I'm excited for the experience and to get to travel outside of the country. Aside from being deployed in a location where I couldn't really explore anything and I had to stay on the base and it was just to and from work, so it's going to be exciting to get to see another part of the world that I personally, had I not joined the Air Force, would have never ever traveled to.
Meanwhile, Pete and Sharon will continue to watch from afar as their daughter achieves her dreams.
She probably looks to pick up E5, which is the equivalent of sergeant in the Marine Corps, when she goes to Korea, which means that she outranks both me and my son. She's heading to South Korea, and so those of you who pray, we need you to be praying.
In Prescott, Torrence Dunham, PrescottEnews.com.
Love you. Thank you.